Flosstube, it's Jeannie again, and I am here for my August roundup of my stitching projects. And today I have a finish, I have whips, I have plans, and I have a little bit of haul, and I have a cat who is shaking my camera, so sorry about that. So I thought I would just show you everything that I accomplished in here in August, and then I will also you're gonna knock it over, kitty. I will also, at the very end, if I have time, my camera is time limited, so if I have time, I will show the progress on my felt stocking project. So, and if you haven't met Pistachio, this is little Stashy, my gray and white kitty. So, and he loves to be in here when I do videos. So, let me go ahead and start with my finish. I did, and I've said this, gosh, in every video this year, so I'm sorry if you're sick of hearing it, but at the beginning of the year, I made a goal of, I picked out 4 projects that I wanted to finish on each quarter of the year, and so, which I have accomplished so far. I finished, my one for the first winter months, and then the spring, and now this one was my summer project. Come on, kitty, find a spot. And I did finish it, and I finished it a month early. So this is my Meow project from Dimensions, and and I finished this probably the last week of August, and which is actually pretty good because my 4th quarter project is a slow goer, as my friend Sonya says, and so it will, the extra time will be good if I'm hoping to finish it by the end of the year. So anyway, so this is what the project looks like. I did change out the fabric to Picture This Plus Monster Mash. And so there it is in all its glory. I do love it on the green. I will probably go ahead and finish it in the hoop that came, the actual wooden hoop came with it. And I'm just trying to decide if I want to wrap the hoop with fabric, or if I want to stain it, or if I want to just leave it natural. It's just a natural wood hoop. So, but anyway, so this is Meow by Dimensions, and she is done. So that's pretty fun. And then the second, and now we're on to whips, and I did work on my Fish and Chips Long Dog Sampler. This is a very popular one for Long Dog, my first Long Dog, and I did go ahead, I started it, I think I showed it a small start that I had, and I'm thinking about doing this project like one strand a day, although I haven't really, even when I said I was going to do that, I haven't really kept up with it, but I have worked on it slightly. So I will show you, and this is with a variegated. I'm doing it the opposite of the pattern. The pattern is blue fabric with off-white stitching, and I'm doing off-white fabric with blue variegated thread. And so I am, you guys, all the way across the top now. So I do want to count, before I start down the side, I do want to count one more time. I've counted twice, and so I think I'm correct, but this is on a linen. It's a 36 count linen. And then I'm going to be doing, my plan is to go ahead and do this this double border all the way around, and then I'll probably go ahead and do the bubble border with the fish at the bottom, and then I'll go ahead and start in the fun stuff in the middle. So that is my plan, and I am enjoying it. It's kind of easy to pick up, and like I said, I am enjoying it. So that is my Long Dog. Another one that I have worked on just a little bit, this was actually my plan to work on in July, and I never did get to it, and I've been kind of in the mood for some full coverage, but this one is a bit of an easier full coverage than my Heaven and Earth designs, because it's on Aida. This is clearly a realist kit. It's on 14 count Aida, and this is the wave pattern, and so I did work on it just a bit, and I'm still working on the first page, but I do love to work. I love the colors in this one. So, and I'm working right. I started in the center, and I'm working down. So, so yeah. And I'm kind of doing Stitchin' Mommy's typewriter method, where now I'm just choosing the highest symbol, except for these. Actually, there's more of these colors in the page above, so I'm leaving those, but I'm picking colors here, and then I'm just working the thread all the way down through. And this one does have large blocks of color. So anyway, so I still have this one out and on the Q-Snap, because I think I will probably do a little bit more work on it before I put it up. So, because I am enjoying it, but that is my realist wave, and so I've worked on that just a little bit. Now, you guys, let's talk about plans, because the other thing that I have been stitching on, I've been doing a little bit of paper crafting, but I also have been working on my felt stocking, which I'll show at the end if you're interested. So I did more stitching than just that in August, but it was mostly on my felt project. So anyway, but I as far as plans go, you guys, I went ahead and pulled another realist kit, and this is I don't know if it has a name in English on it, but it has anchor cotton threads, and she is a fairy. And oh gosh, you guys, I'm sorry, the cat is rubbing on my tripod. So, and I've just been thinking about this whip and feeling like I wanted to work on it. So I thought I'm going to go ahead and just pull it out, and I will hopefully put a few threads in. And I'm not very far. This was a I think a Mania start a few years ago, maybe in 2019 or 2020. I haven't done Mania for a few years, so she'd been hanging around for a while. But I did switch out the fabric to picture this plus Sprite, which is kind of a pinky lavender. And I'm not very far on it. I just started in the middle, and I'm working on her skirt. And I'm probably going to have to make a decision about what to do with the flowers that aren't filled in, if they stand out enough, or I might need to fill them in with white. I'll just have to decide that when I get to them. But anyway, but I am sort of feeling like working on her, so I went ahead and pulled her out. And like I said, this is a 32 count Lugana in Sprite, which is a really pretty pinky purple. Doesn't show up very well on the camera. But so I pulled that one for plans. This one, you guys, is my this is my quarterly stitch for the end of the year. And this is my Plague Nurse that I started in 2020. This was a free pattern by Night Spirit Studio. It was actually on my tablet. I will open that up for you. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. And if you didn't know, this kitty is just like biting and rubbing on everything. I'm sorry. But it is, if you didn't know, I'm a nurse. And I just, the designer for Night Spirit Studio put this out for the pandemic. And so, so I'm just working on this, and I really would like to finish this here by the end of the year. I will say, you guys, this is my first project on dark fabric, and I chose linen, and which probably wasn't the smartest choice. I mean, I do like the way the stitches look, but it's really hard for me to see. I find now that I need to have light like underneath in order to see the holes. Baby, stop. So, anyway, so this one goes very, very slowly. I have to kind of stitch on it during the day, you know, that sort of thing. But I really, really want to get it done. I'm going to probably put it in my office at work. So I really want to get this done before, by the end of the year. This is my goal. So that is Plague Nurse by Night Spirit Studio. Then another thing, you guys, I was kind of wanting to get going on another baby project. This is my one of the old kits, you guys, I have from the 80s. I'm trying to remember if there's a year on it. I'm looking here. 1998. I think it says there. I don't have my glasses on. But I did open this up, and I kitted it up, and I was getting it all ready to go, and I noticed that, first of all, the pattern is like poster size. It's one of those patterns that's giant. So I want to make copies of it just so it's easier to work with. And then it also there's a bunch of quarter stitches, and I don't really like to do quarter stitches on Ada. So, and it came with Ada. So I opened it up thinking I'm just going to use everything in the kit. I'm going to get it started. And then now I'm thinking I'm going to change out the fabric. So I didn't actually start it, but I do have it. I do have it in a project bag. Gosh, I guess I thought I sorted the floss. I guess I didn't. But I need to, like I said, make a decision about. It's got some pretty crunchy ivory Aida, and like I said, I don't really enjoy quarter stitches on Aida. So I think I will. Switch out the fabric. And at the time when I opened it, I really wasn't ready to dig around and make a decision about it, but I do have it out and I might get it started this month if I feel like it. Then, being that is sampler September, this is the only sampler that I have. This was a stitch along I started with some Stitch Buddies at the beginning of the year, and I haven't worked on it too much, although it is a pretty easy project to just pick up and stitch. So I'm hoping to put a few lengths of thread into Strawberry Fields for sampler September, and this is where I am on it. So, and I do love this pattern. Right now I'm working on filling in the house, and that has been really good. So, and this is on Picture This Plus 32 count earthen, and I'm using all of the called for, I think they are, what threads are they? I mean, they're fancy, it's fancy floss. So, but yeah, so that is my plan for sampler September. Gonna work on that. And then my other plan, you guys, is that I want to, I really had planned to do like a Finish Palooza over the Labor Day weekend, which was last weekend, and it just didn't happen. I didn't feel that great the first day, and then my husband wasn't feeling that great. I don't know if we had a little bit of a bug or something, and then my daughter and her husband and my grandbaby came over for a cookout on Sunday, and it just, I don't know, and I was just getting ready for that. It wasn't like I had a whole lot to do, but just getting ready for that, I just didn't get all of my, you know how the stuff you need to get out, because I have a couple pillows I want to make, I have a couple ornaments I want to make, I have a couple things I want to frame, so it just takes a lot of a mess and a lot of getting stuff out. Kitty, don't pick. Gosh, what a pest. What a pest you are. Please don't pick on the coffee table thing. Okay. So anyway, so that is, so I'm hoping maybe this weekend, we don't really have much going on. Oh my gosh, you guys, we don't really have much going on. So I'm thinking about, maybe trying to, I don't know if I'll finish everything I want to finish, but I'm thinking about maybe doing a few, maybe at least getting my sewing machine out and finishing a few things. So, so that is also in my plans for sometime this month. So hopefully I'll have some FFOs to show you. As far as haul goes, let's see, haul is not, I didn't do too much hauling this month. I did get my fabric of the month from Bestitch Me. It was a color month. I do the color, oops, sorry for the crinkling. I'm going to take this out of the bag because of the reflection. But I do every other month is a neutral and then a color. And this is a really pretty blue and tan called Sandbar. So, and I get a 32 count even weave. It's Lugana. So, anyway, but it's really, it's super pretty. So that's what it looks like. And so very happy with that. And then last month I showed you that my daughter got me an embroidery kit for my birthday. I went ahead and got another one. So I haven't even started that one yet, but I went ahead and got another one. And these are just on Amazon. And this little kit, let me see if I can move this kitty. This little kit has the hoop, it has little scissors, it has a needle threader, and like I said, the wooden hoop. And this one, and the other one came like that too. And this one has 3 different projects in it, and these are cats. And so I got this one with the gray kitty. This one should do that. That should look like somebody who keeps poking his head in the camera. So that little cute gray and white kitty, and then this one. So, so I thought those were cute. I haven't started them yet. My daughter also got one of these kits, and so I think we might start one of these together. So, anyway, so that was part of my haul. Just kind of got that on a whim, got that on Amazon. I also got my I do subscribe to Just Cross Stitch magazine, and I did get that. I am a member of an embroidery guild, and so with your membership you get the Needle Arts magazine, so that came this month. And then a really good segue into my felt kit is I did buy, because I'm enjoying my felt kit so much, I did go ahead and buy another kit of ornaments, and I got this one's called Perfectly Spooky. And so these are the little black cats dressed up. So I might change one of these over to gray. We'll see. Maybe this one. That would probably be the easiest one to do. So, but yeah. So that is my haul. And then last but not least, you guys, I'll show you just briefly the progress. If you're interested in felt projects, I'll show you the progress on my stocking. And I didn't get quite as far on this as I wanted to. Oh my gosh, this cat, you guys, he loves adhesive and plastic, and so he's chasing around that bag that my fabric was in, trying to lick it. So this, and I've showed this a couple months, in a couple months in a row, but this is the stocking that I'm working on for my granddaughter. And and I'll show you, I'm just about done with the tree. In fact, right now I am appliquing the tree onto the front of the stocking. I have all the little bits and bobs on the stocking now, and I'm stuffing it. As you can see, it's got some stuffing in it, and then I'm finishing, I need to finish stuffing the bottom, and then I need to finish appliquing around the bottom here, and then I think the next step is to start on the box. So that will be the next thing that I do, but that's what I've been working on. And I've had a little bit of, I've never done a project that had this much stuffing in it. And I have to say, you guys, this green felt is not very high quality. It's kind of patchy and thin in spots. And so it's kind of, I don't know, everyone always says don't overstuff, because then it's hard to add the other elements on, because you can see there's some stuff that's going to be over the tree down here. But it's really, it looks kind of floppy because it's not very high quality felt, if it's not stuffed pretty well. So anyway, so I don't know. I think I'm going to stuff it all the way down. I think that's what you're supposed to do. But I'm going to really lightly stuff it down here, because like I said, we have the yellow bow and the box that goes here, and then there's the kitty coming out of the box, and then another kitty down here. So anyway, but that's where I am on that project, and my goal is to get this one done by Christmas. So I need to keep moving on it, and I probably need to section it off into parts. But anyway, but that's where I am on my Bucilla felt stocking kit. So so that's it for me, you guys. I will see you hopefully at the end of September with lots of progress. Have a great day. Bye.